It's episode 27 of the daily vlog. I had a question about the art that I have on my walls. So today I'm just going to go through and talk about what I've got on my wall and why I picked that. So let's do that. Years ago when I was breaking into comics, I did a creator owned, and you can tell that I put that up there before I moved the bookshelf here. I did a creator-owned book called Gravy Boy about a boy who was supposed to get the power to manipulate gravity at will. Instead, through a mistake, gets the power to manipulate gravy. And this cover was drawn for issue 1 by Randy Green and inked by Rick Ketchum. So came out really cool, and so I put that up there. Above it, I've got. This is a Snake Eyes page that I inked over Robert Atkins. And the reason I have it up here is because I always thought this was funny. Is you have this group of cosplayers that find Snake Eyes and they think he's a cosplayer, and then he carjacks them, which I just thought was funny. So I put it up there. And this page isn't like the best page that of Transformers I mean, it's not very exciting. It's just a shot of Prowl and Spike from Transformers number 29. This is way back when Mike, I think, was it Mike Costa was writing this? Anyway, this is the very first Transformers page I ever did, so I just thought I'd hold on to it for a while since it was the very first. It was over Brendan Cahill. And this is Jose Garcia Lopez. He shows up at Baltimore every year. It's the only show I see him at, and he, if you like any of the designs of Wonder Woman and Batman and stuff that you see on things from like the 70s and 80s, that's, you know, a lot of times that's him, and the way he draws them are just kind of how I remember him, and his stuff is really cheap. I don't know why he sells this stuff so cheap, but it's a good Batman Robin like from the animated thing, and this I just thought was a cool little sketch page of cowboys and things that I don't know what it was for, if he was just doodling or what, but there's that. And then around here I've got, on the top of my bookshelf, this isn't actually mine, this is my friend Chris's. He brought it over here. This is Blue Thunder. I used to love that TV show. I made this in kindergarten. It just has been hanging around ever since 1981, I guess. This is a page from Wizard of Oz by Scotty Young. I picked this up because it was relatively inexpensive. I got it at Heroes, and I wanted a piece of art. And I like Scotty's stuff. And it's a fairly straightforward page, but I just thought I'd like to have something from that book. I like that book. And over here is a Spiderman Daily from March 28th, 2007. This is the original art for the Spider-Man Daily strip that I bought, and came with the print there. And over here on the opposite wall, I've got this from Scar, what was it? King of the Savage Land. I got this because a studio mate of mine, Rick Ketchum, passed away, and the studio guys, we each went and took a few pieces of art that just to have something of his. So I've actually got 2 more. So I took a few pieces that were always kind of floating around the studio that I remember. You know, it's a really cool shot. Other than that, the only other piece I have right now hanging up is this Doctor Who print that has a little hand-drawn Doctor, because I bought the print right before this latest Doctor came out, and this is by Mad Magazine artist Tom Richmond, so he drew it in there. And over here I had a Doctor Who River Song picture by Alison Son, but they were fixing my roof and it fell back into the nothingness, so I'm going to leave it there till I move because I don't feel like digging it out. So that's pretty much everything I have on my wall art-wise. I've got some other pieces that I haven't put up yet. So it's good to surround yourself with some things that kind of inspire you, but it's an expensive hobby to collect original art. So that'll do it for this time, and I will see you all tomorrow.